Hi, Dawn Finn here. Step 11, again from the 12 by 12. Sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood Him, praying only for knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. Now, I know that sometimes people still have issues with God or the description, His, Him. What I want you to do is you put who your higher power is in there. Don't turn off because somebody says God or somebody says universe. All that is a description of who they believe. It's their journey. It also gives time for open discussion. But let me talk about what step 11 really, it's about prayer meditation. It's the principal means of connecting to our higher power, connecting to the source of all that is. You know, early on, and it even talks about it and in the steps, that I dismissed it. I didn't think how important it was because I was grounded in reality. This isn't reality. But what I found is that I was holding my breath. I was allowing the obsession of my mind. And let's put a different term on that, because it's not just the obsession. It's the bully within. Because the bully within wanted to keep me sick. The bully within wanted to keep all of those rotten things I thought about myself at the surface. It didn't want change, and it didn't want me to work through some of those. Which is funny, is because that's where the growth comes. That's where the pain is. Oh my gosh, I can't even begin to share with you how painful it was to realize when I started meditation, that I couldn't even slow down enough. Now let's talk, there is a myth. Meditation is clearing the mind and oh great. No, it really isn't about that. It's about settling down enough so you can pray, so you can connect thoughtfully, carefully, commune with whom you choose to call your higher power. It's also an opportunity for you to go within. What are my goals? What do I want to accomplish? Now that I'm sober and I'm working it, what do I need to work on? What's my next step? Sometimes that's all the question is. So what's my next step? I do believe that we all have the answers within us, but sometimes we don't want to hear. And in that still small voice, during meditation, during prayer, that's when you hear Him. That's when you hear the source of all that is, guiding you, listening to you, and sharing the wisdom. Our drinking and drugs have really stopped that. And let's just really be honest. Anything that I have used, food, sex, drugs, alcohol, what else? Coffee, smoking. Anything that I have used to stop that mind-body connection with God has really impeded my growth as a human being, has impeded your growth as a human being. That's where it begins for most of us. Now that we have taken the substances, whatever that thing is that you're recovering from, now that that has been removed and you're starting to focus, this is the opportunity to really connect with you. But, I'm just going to be honest with you guys that wasn't like it came naturally. We're talking, I was sober 20 years by the time that started. A little bit before. But 20 years is when I finally got comfortable with it. And so that's the piece that I really want to share with you. If you are sitting there and you're praying and then your mind goes, the bully within wants to say, see, you can't even sit still long enough to do it. Don't believe that lie. Say thank you. Let the thought go and come back to what it was that you were working on, what you were praying on. There were many years. Now, I smoked for many years. And I want to say probably 8 years every day And every night I prayed for the desire to quit smoking to come upon me. I really wanted to quit, but I liked it. And so there was some struggle in there on what's the right thing. But I do know that he relieved the obsession by allowing me to look at my health and other things in my life, by my higher power connecting. And I'm not saying judging or giving me a negative situation. I brought that in myself. And what I mean by that is what you think you attract. It just was an opportunity for that to be used in order to change a situation. This journey that you're on is a continued journey. It is not a one and done. You have 12 steps. 12 steps that you will find yourself living through on a daily basis. 12 steps that you will find yourself, maybe doing one in this week or a month. And then another time you'll find yourself doing 7 of them. It's a continued growth. It's a continued journey. It's a continued process. And for those of you that are around the tables, you hear this a lot. It is not perfection we seek. It's just the journey. With that, my friends, thank you and have a fabulous day.